And there we have it. It is now time to play The Legend of Zelda on the sexy gold cart. That's right. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like putting cartridges in my systems. Alright, so, I don't know if you guys know, but long time ago, Flex Retro and I, as one of like the first things that we did together on stream, we played through Zelda, and we mapped out the whole game. And then I went through later and more comprehensively searched around. Like, I searched around for where all of the burnable bushes are. And then I mapped out all of the dungeons as well. So, yeah. The gold cartridge? Link? Oh no, you didn't tell her to hold it for you? I would have told her to hold it for me. Oh, that's rough. Alright. Flex? What the fuck? Alright, let's register our name. Wait. Oh, shoot. Yeah. There we go. Wait a second, that's a terrible name. I've got it better. Lonk Girl is in the chat. Or Link Girl is in the chat. We'll be Lonk Boy. Alright, so this is Zelda. It seems really loud. I guess it's just loud coming out of my TV. I just have to turn it down a little bit. You just gave away all your old games because you didn't play it and you wanted someone to play them. Yeah, I hear that. You know, I was talking about how, recently I was, there was a garage sale going around my neighborhood, and I walked around trying to find if anybody had any old games, you know? And nobody did, but they all said that their, like, kids or whoever owned them took them with them when they, like, moved out or went to college or wherever. And I was just glad to hear that kids were taking the games with them instead of leaving them to sit around at their grandparents' or their parents' house. It was nice to hear that. Alright, so I like to go this way first for a couple reasons. You get a lot of money. I feel like these levers drop a lot of money. So I like to come over here because we make some money. And at some point we're going to get bombs dropped for us. And that's what we're really after right now, is we want bombs and we want money. Because we are going to purchase... Well, we're going to use the bombs to get some heart containers and things. There they are. In fact, that was so quick that we can come back and get a heart container right now. This is still loud. So we can get a heart container here. And then... also, wait a second. I just remembered a couple other things. There's like a couple places... is this the only one where you start with the sword beam? In Zelda 2, you also start with the sword beam. I'm not sure about other ones, but I know in Zelda 2 you do. Okay, so now that we have this opened up, we can come up here. I haven't looked at the map yet. I've got the map at the ready. But we'll see how long it takes before I actually need to use it. Drop depending on what you killed them with? Oh, I thought that it was just depending on what the enemy was. Like different enemies have different drop tables or something. But yeah, I before knowing anything like that... Okay, hang on. I gotta make sure. Is this the best place to buy a candle? Let's see. The candle is 60. Oh yeah, this is the only place to buy a candle. Okay. So we need 4 more rupees here. Okay, that's a different thing. Yeah, all I know is that before I knew any stuff like that, which I still don't really know, I just noticed that it seemed like on that beach with all those levers, you got a lot of different, you got a lot of rupees, it seemed like. And so if I need rupees, I go to the beach. Where's Breath of the Wild in the Zelda time? I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but the Zelda timeline is not even linear. It splits. There's like a part where it's like some catastrophe happens in the Zelda timeline, and then it's like when it reoccurs, it's like there's something like there's like a point in time where the hero is supposed to return to save the land again. And it's something like Ocarina of Time is if he does return, and Wind Waker is if he doesn't. But I mean, yeah, I don't like... It's interesting that, I think that's a really cool idea, though. As far as, like, timelines go, it's a pretty cool idea to make a timeline that splits with your games. Oh. Okay, so now there are more rupee caches that we can find, now that we have the candle. And basically... what I would really like to do is get a whole bunch of rupees so that we can buy the bow and arrows. And what else do we need? We need the bow and arrows. And then I would like to have the, Isn't this a thing? This is like a shop? I would like to have the blue ring also at some point. Yeah, so this is the best shop to buy the shield. That's right, that's another thing we need, is the shield. I think it's the 5th one, not the 4th one. Yeah. The 4th one looked too close to the edge. Oops. Now, I don't remember where, like, all of the rupee caches are, but I remember where a good deal of them are. Oh, yeah. Good old Dark Souls. Alright, so now... Okay, I'm remembering my path here. Kind of getting hit a lot, though. Shit. Isn't this something? No. Ah, more of these guys. Get some rupees going. What? Ocarina of Time, like, it's fun to play it and shit-talk it, kinda. For a little while, at least. Oh no! The thing that I recognize about Ocarina of Time is that, like, when you're a kid and it's a fucking adventure, and you get home from school and you can go get into another world, you know? I get it. That's awesome. The fuck is... What? Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, and I feel like that's an experience that Breath of the Wild is really good at also doing. Like, I'm sure... Like, basically what I'm saying is, Breath of the Wild is a game that I really like the idea of kids having as an early game, you know? Gotta quit getting hit! I need that damn shield. Ah. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was sweet. Okay, so we get a cool hundo there. Now I need to find bombs again because I blew it. Oh, with like the ending, Melon? I didn't beat Ico. I played a bit of it. I certainly liked some things about that game. Uh-oh. Okay, so what am I doing now? I need the arrows. I need to go buy the arrows. And we buy them down and right from here. There, we got bombs back. Okay, excellent. This is not the best place to buy any of this. We can get a shield for 90 somewhere else. There's another shop, like, right around here. Oh, sure, I hear you, Melon. And then the ending is pretty melancholy, also. It took me so long to realize you can walk over this if you're just on the top part of the tile. Oh my gosh, I swung the wrong way. Look at me. Don't even know how to screen wrap. Oh my gosh. Getting hit. Getting hit. Fuck! No! Just walked into me. Get this guy. Okay. Alright, so we need arrows. Then we're gonna get the bow from the place, which means now we just need... I need to go back up and actually get that heart container that I missed, because I was dumb. And then I can also get probably the white sword, I think. Because I guess it depends. I always thought that it depended on how many Triforce pieces you had, whether you could pick up the new swords. Turns out it's, just heart containers. What is going on with this rock? Is this the incorrect rock? No. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Alright, alright. That's like the way to level 5? We want to go up to the waterfall. Oh, give it to me. No! Okay. I think that that's crazy, Crow. The idea that Shadow of the Colossus had cut content. The game's got like 14 or something in it. I thought the game went on too long, honestly. I thought there were too many Colossi. Like, the game was really cool, but I felt like I got it, you know? And it just kept going. It has 18? Yeah, it's got too... I think it's got too many. Where the hell is the waterfall? It must be this. I mean, there's water coming down. Okay, I'm just dumb. Yay! That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous number of Colossi. Oh no! Oh no, he's kicking my ass! I'm dead! Alright, well, that's fine. So, if we are gonna go back... Alright, I'm looking a little bit at the map. I don't need to get the, Oh, wait, isn't there a thing here? No, no, it's fine. It's probably like the money-making game or something. We could buy medicine, but we're not really gonna need it yet. Okay, I gotta focus on not getting hit. So I can start getting more loot drops. Look at that one. So I don't need the medicine yet, but that was important to do. And then over here, there's... I think it's right here? Yeah. I think this is a hundo. Yeah! Okay, so now we can use that bounty. Whoa, these guys still take 2 hits? Except there's also this one. I don't remember where this one is, though. Oh, well, I guessed right. There is a big snake. Isn't there a snake colossus already, though? Alright, so I'm going to take this to go purchase the blue ring. And then I think that's all we need. I might as well. Okay. So the shop for the... Yeah, it's up here. So the only thing that I'm missing now is the shield, which is actually pretty important. I need the shield, and then eventually we're gonna have to buy the meat. But other than that, we're kind of done with shopping. Oh, I need 5 more rupees. Need to find some monsters. Ah, perfect. That one that I left behind right here. Which means it's actually good that I left it behind and came back because of the way that the loot tables line up, I guess. It made it line up better. Alright. Got it. Nice! Man, the first time playing through this game, because this was not nearly the first Zelda I played. The first time I played through this game was like a few years ago, really. And it blew my mind that there were different colored tunics in the game. I did not know that that was a thing from the very first Zelda. Okay, so now we want to get 90. It's 90, right? Yeah, we want to get 90. It's funny, that stuff is not really that expensive. It's funny that they do that this is really expensive line there. But anyway, we want to get 90. Whoops. Things. And let me think about where the heart containers are. We need raft for that one and that for that one. But then we got that one and that one. And that one? We got 3 heart containers? Yeah. So we got 3, then there's 2 more, then you get 8 from dungeons. Yep, this is perfect. Alright. Oh, that's pretty cool, Crow. Alright, here we are. Dungeon number 1. I'll use the old dungeon guide. Well, by guide, it's my own map. I'm gonna show it again. Whee! How many do you need for the Master Sword? You can... I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure you can get it before level 6, where you don't have to do the levels out of order like we did. Which would mean you need a 13? I mean, you would have 13 at that point. Yeah, that stuff is really interesting, Crow. Like, if you look up, there's like, people dig through the discs and stuff and find stuff like that for games like, you can find a bunch of cut content from Demon Souls, for example. Like the Archstone that was given to the giants, that was originally supposed to be in the game. That area. Oh yeah, the cutting room floor. Yep, the cutting room floor is the big site that kind of puts that stuff together. You know what's really interesting? So in Bloodborne, there are recorded voiced lines of characters saying Umbasa, which is something from Demon Souls. It's something that the people in Demon Souls say. So that's really interesting. There's also dialogue. There's recorded voiced dialogue from Demon Souls that implies that the game's original design was that when you die, you go into soul form. When you get your bloodstain, you actually get your body back. But if you die in soul form, you actually lose your character. I like the way that the game is designed now. I don't think that would have been better. But it's interesting that that was the original intention. Maybe. Alright, here's the bow. Oh yeah, there's some kind of thing, you can just walk right through those. There's a lot of little things about this game that you gotta know. Like, you can stab up through the bottom of a brick, but you cannot stab down through the bottom of a brick. It's very useful to know that. Oh, shit. Oh, it's the same as the screen scroll. Interesting. Is that also how you do the thing with the stepladder, where you go across 2 squares with the stepladder? Probably. It sounds like there's a way that you can just walk through a boundary. Like anything that is a boundary, you can step 1 tile into it, it sounds like. And then with the edge of the screen, it just wraps you, because you went past the edge. Ooh. I always thought that roaring sound was the sound of the Wall Masters. Love it. I know you can fight him with the sword, but it's just so satisfying to shoot him with arrows. Dungeon 1 down. You can clip into the HUD and walk around in it? Weird. That's really bizarre. Alright, so now I think we're just straight to level 2. Which, dude, level 2 is a level that I could never find until I was mapping it. In fact, I gotta look at the map. Where the fuck was level 2? It's like, okay, so we were just right here, we just came in here, we gotta go. Oh, yeah. What's up, Mons? Oh, it's kind of fucky in the HUD. I read it as funky. Oh, so I watched a stream of the Binding of Isaac card game, and Edmund kept talking about fuckery. How it's like, now this, oh man, when somebody's, oh yeah, Flex. When somebody's got 3 souls, that's when the fuckery really starts. I was just like, oh man, I love that word. Yeah, Nathan For You is, from what I've seen of it, is super funny. I really like that guy, Nathan Fielder. I think he's so good at just being, what would you call it, deadpan? Like, where he's just, like, stone-faced with, like, the most saying super absurd shit. I don't think so. In Antique Store, I don't think so. Okay, so okay, I can't rely on the if you break it, you buy it. Okay. That's so funny. Okay, yeah. Oh! I got that weird critical hit thing that happens in this game. He goes to the bar and tells him about the antique store. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, here's where you get the boomerang out of nowhere. Oh shit, man, we really need that. We really need that shield. Fuck. Getting my ass kicked by these statues. Ah. Ah. So I like this dungeon. You can get a lot of extra keys from because all these doors to the right are locked, but like you can just bomb between them. Oh yeah. I think you gave me enough, Flex, that I would be interested to look that one up. Oh right, this is just this. It's just a waste of time to walk in here. La da 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 da. The Larry Juniors. Oh. Whew. Okay, we've got enough for the shield now. Oh, there's bombs. Okay. So there's a really weird thing. I don't know what the deal is with this, but it's like you can bomb his mouth and then put another bomb down and then stab him in the face while the second bomb explodes. And it makes him drop bombs. I don't know what the deal with that is. You know, I blew up Megaton on my very first Fallout 3 character. Alright, so there we go, and that's how you leave level 2 with 4 keys. Okay, so we want level 3. Not looking at the map. Where's level 3? It's like... Oh, it's like right next to the beginning. So we go down and left. Oh, but we need to stop by the shield shop. Is Elric? Watch out for those woods. Oh, dude, you go up, left, down, left. It's easy. Isn't there a... that's like a fairy fountain up there? Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you know this, Zelric, about me, but, I know this here Zelda game. We did 100%, I've 100% of the game from memory, but it's been a while since I played it, so I do have my trusty notebook with me this time. You know, I didn't really play Zelda much as a kid either. When I was a kid, the Zelda that I played was... I just fucked around in, like, Link to the Past. I didn't really beat it. Oh, and Link's Awakening! Link's Awakening was my main Zelda as a kid. Anyway, I didn't really actually play this game. Like, I played it here and there, but I was always just like, what the fuck, I don't know where I am or where I'm going. This is... I don't get it. And that was my experience with Zelda. Until just a few years ago, I was like, you know what? Me and Flex got together and we were like, we're gonna sit down with some colored fucking pencils and a notebook and we are going to beat Zelda. And we did. And it was one of my favorite things I've ever done in video games. And then there was another game called Metroid, which was another game that, when I was younger, I tried to play it, you know, and I was just like, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I don't get it. And I never got into Metroid, even though I love the Metroid series. So, after my experience with Zelda, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna sit down with a pen and paper, and I'm gonna beat Metroid. And I did it. It was awesome. Loved it. And now I can 100% that game from memory, too. Because I've played through it a billion times since then. There's a couple things I'd get... If I did it today... I actually almost played Metroid today, by the way. When I was thinking about all the games I wanted to play today, Metroid on NES was one of the games I strongly considered. Anyway, if I did it today, I'd get confused in a couple spots as to how exactly to 100% it. But we'd be mostly fine. The most difficult thing would be, the most difficult thing would be, I would insist on doing that trick to get the Varia suit early, and it would be really hard. Wait a second. In level 2. Oh, I did get the magic boomerang. Oh, right, level 2 doesn't have a crawl space. Yeah, I mean, when you play, like, those real hardcore old games, people think they're too hard or, like, intentionally cryptic and stupid shit like that. It's like, dude, all you gotta do is get a notebook. Get some grid paper, preferably. And, you know, take some notes while you play it. Not just drawing maps, but just write shit down, you know? It makes a world of difference. Oh, you sneaky devil. Oop. So these guys, you like to hit them when they're on a half tile. Oops, so that they don't do that. If you're standing on a normal tile, every time that they hit a tile, they have a chance to turn, right? Doesn't every dungeon have a level or an item you need to find? Not Dungeon 2. Dungeon 2 only has the only, item really in it is the magic boomerang, which is just a boomerang that goes across the screen. But you don't actually need the boomerang anywhere in the game. Oop. Oh, right, I'm not full on health. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't think I'm going the right way, actually. I got a key in there? Okay, yeah. Because that's just this room where you go straight across. Yeah, that's nothing. Oh, yeah. Every dungeon, you do have to beat every dungeon because they have the Triforce shards in them. Whoop. I'm using my dungeon notes quite a bit. What is it, this way? Actually, I don't think it matters. I think I could have pushed it to the right. I just stopped too early. Did you get the schwad from the old man on top of the waterfall? Yeah, check it out. Boop! Ah. Bah. Bah. I need to do like a scrapbook kind of thing with my notes, because my notes in this notebook are all disorganized, and, but I wouldn't want to, like, transfer the notes, because then it wouldn't be the special first time wrote them down notes. But, you know, I could, like, cut the notes out of this notebook and arrange them in a scrapbook. That would be cool. I swear I'm less than 80 years old. I think I gave it 4 too many does. Oh my gosh, these anti-fairies. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, it's Manhandler. You're allowed to be this. You're allowed to be this repetitive when you're this memorable. Maybe it's only memorable because it's repetitive, but nah. Oh my gosh, I fucked this up so badly. Oh, wow. Sigvarths for the Empire? Oh, right, you're playing Falsebound Kingdom. I don't remember anything about that game, really. I got manhandled. That is for sure. Okay, so level 4 now. Wait, what did we get the... Okay, we got the raft, which means I could technically go get another... I could go get another heart container now on the other side of the map, but it's all the way on the other side of the map, and it's right next to a heart container that I can get once I get the item out of level 4, and we're right next to level 4, so you might as well just do level 4. Alright, here we are. Now. Heishin, wasn't that the name of the guy in, was that the name of the emperor in Forbidden Memories? Alright, this is the level that looks like E.T. Oh, that's where you saw it. Forbidden Memories. Oh, okay. Oh, that was Haitian. Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah. He doesn't like certain kinds of sound. What's that guy's name again? I'll think about it. Oh gosh, we need the candle. The crandle. I can't remember that boss's name. Digdogger, that's it. I think it's called Digdogger. Yeah. I remember just in time. I was just trying to remember saying out loud what the guy says. Digdogger hates certain kind of sound. And I was like, man, I really think it starts with a D. The Legend of Neil? I've not heard of it. Ah. Is it like a fan game of this? Like a Zelda fan game? La da da. A web series about a guy. Oh, okay. No, I've not heard of it. Oops. Ah, you. Felicia Day? I don't know who that is either. So, oh, so by web series then you mean... I get, when I hear... Oh! No, no! Oh, I got to keep my shield. When I hear web series, I think web comic. But I realize that that's incorrect. Bah. Do they do the line, well, excuse me, princess? I hope that's in there somewhere. I mean, it's gotta be. It's like... What's the word? It's obligatory. Oh, right, you can't go this way. It's a waste of a key. I wasted one of my extra keys. There we go. See? It's the level that looks like E.T. Wait a second, though. We don't have to go through all that. We can go in this room. I just wanted that key. I really like when you get the Master Sword, or I think it's the Magic Sword, and you can, those guys don't actually spawn their extra things. Whoops. Oh, geez, he's kicking my ass. Bah! Dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, now that we've done level 4, we can transport back to the, go back... No, this is not a speed run, just a fun run. I do want to be speedy, though. I want to beat it before the pizza place closes, so I can order a calzone. It's not a speed run, but I gotta beat it fast if I want to eat. So, way off on the right side is where we are now going to be able to get 2 more heart containers. Then we can do level 5. I think after level 5 we can pick up the power bracelet pretty easily. Then grab the magic schwad. Oh, I tried to move up and block that like a cool guy. Oops. Oh, I do need to still be collecting some rupees, though. Because I need to, purchase the meat. Because she's touching the meat? I do think it'd be funnier if it said, please, no meat touching, ma'am. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there's one of them. And there's the other. Oh. And there we have it. We have all of the heart containers that are on the world map. So the rest of them are just from other stuff. And we're on to level 5 now? Yes. La-da-da. I heard someone say Kafka-esque the other day. And I'm sure it was a Mission Hill reference. Just because. Oh, that gets me every time. Alright. Level 5. Aha! Oh no! Yeah, like what? That thing that I just did to access this level, where you have to go up 4 times on that screen. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. It's a screen that loops, and so and it's a mountain, you know, and with stairs going up, so you loop it a bunch of times, and then it's done. And so I actually found that solution by accident, just messing around one day. One of the days that, you know, before I really sat down to beat this game. However, if you don't do that by accident, there's somebody on the world map who tells you, go up, 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 up the mountain. I think it's somebody, like, hidden in a waterfall or something. So yeah, there's a character that just tells you to do it. Okay, so this level, right. So hang on, I gotta look at my notes here. It's like, oh yeah, I remember where we are now. Okay, so I don't have enough rupees to buy the extra bombs, but we're probably not gonna need them. Like, whenever I do a run of this game, it's always 100% except for the bomb bag upgrades. There's trees you can burn with a candle to reveal a staircase. Yes. Well, I mean, there's only so many bushes in the game. As you're playing the game, you might kind of realize that every room only ever has one exit to it. As in, like, on the world map, and so I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, when you're on the world map, there's never 2 doors in one room. There is at one point, but they both go to the same place. So, and there's only so many bushes to burn. So, like, there's only so many squares on the world map that even have bushes on them. So, you just try burning the bushes, and at some point, if you find a staircase, you know that then you don't even have to search the rest of that room, because you found the one staircase that's possible. So I actually went through and burned every bush, because, you know, when you come, like I just said, once you find the staircase, you move on to the next room, and there's only so many rooms that even have bushes. And as far as, you know, knowing to burn a bush in the first place, somebody might say it to you at some point, but if not, the entrance to level 8 is a bush that's, like, right in your way. Like, it's placed in a way where everybody would try to burn it. And, like, it's placed in a spot where you would look at your inventory and go, I could try to set this thing on fire, and then it works. And that's the only one that's required to beat the game. All the other bushes that you can burn just have extra stuff behind them. Either rupees, somebody taking rupees from you, a heart container, or a shop. Nothing that's mandatory. The only one that is required to beat the game is the entrance to level 8, which is, like, super conspicuous and right in your way. So there's the recorder. So the thing about the boss that's unbeatable, unless you use a certain item and then he's easy, so that's the boss of this dungeon. And the item that you have to use against it is the one that you pick up in this dungeon. And, if that wasn't obvious enough already, there's a guy who, Oh wait, this just goes to the thing I can't afford. Yeah, what up, Kazco? So yeah, if that wasn't already obvious, there's also a hint that gets dropped in either this dungeon or, I don't know which dungeon exactly it is, but there's a guy who tells you, Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sounds. So you go, oh, a recorder makes sounds. How do you know the boss is Dig Dogger? I don't know. Well, that would actually explain, or that would probably mean that I'm guessing the hint is in this dungeon. Just like there was the hint of, you know, Dodongo dislikes smoke. This dungeon has its own boss hint. Yeah. The way I see it is, if you need to look things up all the time, it's because you're looking things up all the time. You gotta play the game. What up, Ryan? I am playing Zelda. Uh-oh. Wait, I didn't get the bomb drop from that? Oh, shit. What am I doing now? What's up here again? I don't remember. The map. Fantastic. Well, I don't even need to fight these Dodongos anymore, but I would sure like to have some bombs. I'm sure we'll get some more at some point. Hopefully before we need them. But I'm out of bombs for my own fault. It's my own fault. I wasted them. Oh, there's some more. There we go. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok. Oh. It was a different time. go. Get him. And get him. Have a good night, Zelaric. It was good to see you. Yeah. So... Oh, we've already been up there. That's, well, kind of. Whoops. There's a really weird thing in this game that you have to pay attention to, where there's like a grid. I have played Link Between Worlds. It was fantastic. I played it right when it came out, and I haven't really played it since, but I loved it, and I think I 100%ed it. But yeah, in this game, like, things only move on, like, a grid, but the grid is, like, twice as what do you call it? The grid is twice as dense as the square grid. So if you catch an enemy on... You have to pay attention where, like, if you catch an enemy halfway on a grid spot, then you won't knock them back. And a lot of the time you can use that to your advantage. I can't remember what's down here. It's like some bombs. I think it's that if you kill all these guys, you get bombs. Which is a good thing, especially with that. Yeah, so like, this guy, I can't knock left or right because he's halfway on a grid spot. But this guy I can because he's on that part, he's on that rail, you know? This guy won't be able to move up and down, but he will be able to move left because that's the rail he's on. It's like it's like it's on rails, but there's a junction for the rails every half tile. Dun dun dun. Okay. So, now... we can grab the power bracelet. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it sounds like on FDS. It would be interesting to play this on FDS. To hear the sound differences. Okay, so I think the power bracelet is like... Yeah, it's right here, I think. No? Okay. I'm on the right track, though. It's something like that. It must be here. Yeah! So now... I would use that to get to level 6, except we're right next to level 6 now. But what's also right next to level 6, kind of... Oh, we don't even have to go to the Lost Woods, I just realized. I took a different route this time. It's this one, right? No, it's this one? Yeah. I love how it's not curved, but like on an angle. It makes it look so cool. Alright, so let's re-equip like these. Yeah, I know. Okay. And so now we are on to the hardest dungeon in the game. I think. But at least we have the magic sword. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Dungeon 9? Dungeon 9 isn't that hard. You just need to know exactly where to go. I mean, on a first playthrough, it's pretty hard because there's so much bullshit in it. Like, it like intentionally wastes your keys in certain spots and stuff if you don't go the right ways. But if you know where to go, then it's not so hard. So when I say this one's the hardest, I guess I mean on a repeat playthrough, where you know what you're doing. You know, I've never even played the second quest, and I really should. That would be a fun thing to do a blind second quest playthrough. Whoops. Oh, I did the weird thing where they all died. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard something about that. It's like the Wizrobes have a leader. Like in Sonic 06. Oops! Oh no! No, 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 no. Okay, good, 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 good. Alright, so blue Wizrobes is where I started to notice an odd behavior. Shit. In this game, which is that, like, if you're standing, I feel like, if you're standing on a half tile like this, they won't shoot at you as much. They'll kinda shoot at you, but, like, not very much. It's weird. I think these ones you don't even have to fight. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah! Oh no! Oh shit. Okay, getting my ass kicked. Yeah. Got him. Like wand, that's the huh? Oh yeah, Crow played that whole game. For some reason. I asked him why, and he said just because. Basically. He said so he can tell other people how bad it is, so that they don't play it. And I'm like, Crow, no one's going to play Sonic 06. The game is terrible. And everyone knows it. You don't have to play it yourself. And he didn't listen. And now look at him. Oh, shit. Oh, you know, I came planned for this. Oh, yeah. It didn't really matter that you could skip cutscenes in Sonic 06, though, because of all the loading times between them. So, like, you're waiting anyway. But yes, I'm aware that the game has more weapons than the sword. I'm just playing it the way that I want to. Wait a second. I missed something. Yeah, I like the wand for lighting rooms up because it's cooler, but, you know, you can't really do that all the time. Bah. Hey, speaking of the wand, I didn't even realize I didn't have it yet. I can't remember what's to the right here. Okay. In case you're wondering what I'm looking at. Oh, jeez. This is a map of all the dungeons that I made myself. I played through the game very slowly one time and actually mapped everything out. So that's what I'm looking at, are my own dungeon notes. Killing these guys just because I feel like it. Yeah, that... You know, from what I've seen of Sonic 06, is that it is a barely functional game, and maybe not even functional. In the way that it's like, it looks like any moment where you're actually in control of Sonic is like a miracle. Because most of the game is Sonic just freaking the fuck out and flying all over the place with hardly any controllability. That was weird. Well, I'll go ahead and reset the system. All right. And, yes, this is a real NES. Well, I guess... I guess this concludes today's Zelda playthrough. You know. A bit of a anticlimactic ending. But shit happens. The meat's in there. Oh, there's the sword. Okay, you can... Oh, the items are actually being drawn properly. It's writing out the alphabet. This is fascinating. It looks like an equalizer, you're right. How much can we play like this? Holy shit. Oh. Okay, let's see what the limits are. Okay, so I can move screens. I just can't go into places? Like if I... There we go. Oh, it works this time. I thought that I wouldn't be able to go into places. Yes. All right. Let's do this. It's so weird that like the sprites just work. It's just like the world that's fucked up. Ah! Yeah, right. This looks like... This looks like what Atari 2600 games look like when they're working properly. We gotta try to beat level 1. That's my goal. So I should stop getting hit so much. Oh, it's kind of hard to see the enemies. Okay, here we go. Fuck. This is how you get the super secret hints of how to solve the game's super secret puzzles. It's written out in the color of the tiles. Okay, for the longest time, I thought that Stalfos only had one sword, and that because they were flipping the sprite back and forth, it was like the hand that they were holding the sword in kept flipping, and I was like, that looks so silly, why did they animate it that way? And only years later did I realize that they're holding two swords, and they're just flipping back and forth the ones that they're holding up. I was just gonna say it's getting better, and then I entered this room. What is it, like the map is to the right here? Oh, the compass. Oh, no. Okay, let's continue. For a moment, I thought that I spawned with less than 3 hearts of HP. But then I realized that the coloration of the HUD is, unreliable. Currently. I don't have bombs yet. I think you can bomb up right here to skip part of this dungeon. If, you know, your goal is only to beat this dungeon. A bad Sonic game that isn't so bad. I mean, that's just the rest of them, in my opinion. There's definitely degrees of badness still to come, though. I mean, there's like Sonic Free Riders. Kinda bad. Oh, we didn't have to come in here. And like Sonic Adventure, kinda bad. A little bit less bad than that would be like Sonic 1 and 2. And then from what I've seen, a little bit less than bad than that would be Sonic Sonic Mania. Which looks like kinda maybe almost decent. That game might actually be okay. I don't know, though. I doubt it. It's just tricking me. I'm sure if I played it, I would learn the truth. Alright, here we go. First boss. No bow and arrow. And we've done it! Yeah! Alright, I beat level 1 like this. I guess I'll give my console a little bit of a... I'll do some restoration on my NES. Maybe clean up this game a little bit as well to see to it that this doesn't happen too much again in the near future. But, I think that's gonna do it for today. You know, that's about the amount of time I don't know. It would have taken a little bit longer to beat the game. But we did okay. Alright. Who else is streaming here? I'm gonna send you guys over to somebody fun. And then I'll continue another... we might play Celeste tomorrow, by the way. I'm thinking Celeste is what happens tomorrow. There's always a chance for me to just go nuts and play something weird. But hey, you know what I'm seeing is Fatal Frame Rate is playing the Resident Evil remake, which is just a fantastic, absolutely wonderful video game that is incredible, and I love it. So, I'm gonna send you guys over there, and I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful night. Yes, the remake. The remake. Alright, see ya!